Good morning, everyone. This is Scott, or the Scott Man, and it's a cloudy day today, and we're supposed to have some light rain throughout the morning, so why not take a tour of Parliament Hill today and check out some other cool things in the rain? And then it's supposed to even clear up later today, but first, I think we'll go get some Timmy's for breakfast. Alright guys, start the day with some water. Got a hash brown and egg and cheese English muffin. This is good. A lot better than McDonald's. That was good. But yeah, that little McDonald's comparison I was mentioning, I was basically comparing the Egg McMuffin I had from McDonald's back in San Francisco, and that was alright. Not bad, but yeah, it was just okay. But yeah, that was really, really good. Yeah, nothing against McDonald's or anything, but I feel like when it comes to sandwiches in between English muffins, yeah, I think Tim Hortons does a little bit of a better job, at least for what I've experienced. I'm gonna go back to the room and get the rest of my camera gear, and I'm gonna head over to the Parliament building. Yeah, I decided to get my jacket on for today just because it's gonna be a little bit cool this morning, especially with the overcast skies and rain chances, and plus this will keep you a little bit drier too. But before I can go to the Parliament building, I'm gonna need to buy some tickets, so I can do that at the visitor center right across the street. All right, just got my tickets for both the center block, which is the main building over there, including the Peace Tower, and I got a separate ticket for the Peace Tower because yeah, it's like yeah, especially on these summer weekends, yeah, there is a big line to get the same day tickets. They're absolutely free though, so that's really great. But it's like yeah, the earliest. So I stood in line for about 40 minutes, I'd say, because this line up all the way down there earlier. Line's got a lot shorter, but they're almost going to be running out of tickets soon. So it's definitely worth getting here early if you want to get an early ticket. Either that or it might be better on the weekdays, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, I couldn't get a tour till about 3:20, so I'll just walk around Ottawa for a little bit. I want to take a tour of the Supreme Court, so I might try to do that. They have English tours on the hour, so I got some time to spare.
Second thought, at 10 o'clock, you have to change in the guard, so I'll watch this for a little bit.
Yeah, that was really cool. I missed the first half of the changing of the guards because I was in line getting tickets for later this afternoon, but for what I got to see, that was really awesome. But yeah, it's like you almost want a front row seat. Yeah, you definitely want to get there a little bit before 10 o'clock. All right, here we are, the Supreme Court of Canada. I got free guided tours. I'm gonna go ahead and head inside. It's starting to rain really hard right now. My jacket's soaked right now. Definitely have to check out the Supreme Court of Canada. The Supreme Court was founded back in 1875. Although this building wasn't even here yet. They started out over at the center block at Parliament, but eventually they built this beautiful building. And notice how the building is perfectly symmetrical too. But the Supreme Court of Canada is the highest court in all of Canada. Kind of like how the Supreme Court is in the United States. However, one thing that's different between the United States and Canada's Supreme Court is that where in the United States, a justice is appointed for life. Here, you can only be a judge until you're about 75 years old. And then to be appointed a judge on the Supreme Court, you could be recommended by the Prime Minister, but the Governor General is the one who makes the final call. But yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to video anything inside, but I do have some pictures which I'm sharing on this video right now. But yeah, that was really cool. Next time I'm in Washington D.C., I'll definitely have to check out or do like a tour of the United States Supreme Court. All right, it's starting to get a little closer to lunchtime, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the east side of the Rideau Canal, and I'm going to check out the market. And yeah, that was perfect time to take a tour because it finally stopped raining, although it wouldn't surprise me if it rains again though. And yeah, I passed by this on my way to the Supreme Court, mainly because it was pouring out, but not too far away. Yeah, this is the Bank of Canada. It's the country's monetary authority. Since the bank opened its doors in 1935, its purpose has been to promote the economic and financial well-being of Canadians. And if you're thinking that I sound like I'm reading something, that's because I am. Because yeah, this provides some cool information. All right, we made it to ByWard Market, although I've been here a little bit already because I went to La Bottega. It's a little Italian market and also a great place for sandwiches. It happened to be a Trial of the Lights video too, so definitely have to check that out. But yeah, this is the oldest and largest public market here in Canada. This was founded back in 1826 by Colonel John By. And as you can tell, a lot of restaurants, a lot of food shops, boutiques, salons, etc. So a lot of great, cool things here. So we're gonna get out and explore a little bit. Hopefully find something inside because I'm getting water on this camera. Yeah, I like how this building is a little bit covered because it's starting to rain a little harder, so this is perfect. Huh, this is the most interesting car I've ever seen. I've only been in Canada for about a day and I'm already being reminded by my home. There's the United States Embassy right over there. gonna go back this way into the market. Oh yeah, and I think the rain is finally starting to clear out.
Atari. Not sure if they sell food and drinks or they sell video games.
I have to try one of these beaver tails sooner or later. Very good, but they're pretty fattening. Tastes good though. All right, we have left the ByWard Market. I'll be back in that area for dinner later because there's an Indian restaurant I want to go to, but I'll check out some other little cool sites around this general area. Yeah, over here to the north of the Embassy of the United States, we have the National Gallery of Canada. It's a very vast art museum. And then, I don't know, it's just me, but I feel like there's something above me or something. Oh. Hope you're not afraid of spiders. And across from the National Gallery of Canada to the east, that we have Notre Dame Cathedral Basilica. That is beautiful. All right, we're here at Major Hills Park. Nice little park over on the east side of the Rideau Canal. As you can see, Parliament Hill all the way over there. Oh, sorry, let me get over here. That's a lot better. And in fact, if I cross this field here, I can even see the Rideau Canal. Check out this view. And along the Rideau Canal near the Ottawa Locks, that is the Bytown Museum. What's neat about this building is that it is the oldest stone building here in Ottawa. So yeah, definitely have to check that out. But yeah, I didn't really want to film inside there. I'm not sure if you're allowed to or not. But yeah, the museum, it goes into a lot of the history, like kind of like the first, I'd say like the first century of Ottawa's history, including a little bit about the construction of the Rideau Canal. But yeah, it was first went under construction in 1826. The reason for that was because back then Canada was still a part of Great Britain. Although the United States and Great Britain signed a peace treaty back a decade earlier to end the War of 1812, the British were still a little wary about the Americans possibly barricading the St. Lawrence River between Kingston and Montreal. So they ordered the construction of the Rideau Canal, and it was supervised by Lieutenant Colonel John By. And in 1832, this was open for navigation for the very first time. And another cool, interesting fact too I learned too is that Ottawa originally started out as Bytown. It was the name of the community on both sides of the canal. You had the upper town over there, which is mostly the more wealthy, such as like the British, for example, and then lower town over on the east side of the canal, which is more for the French and the Irish. So back then there were a little bit of confrontations between the two sides. But anyway, it finally became a city in 1855 and officially changed its name to Ottawa. Oh yeah, that Centennial Flame, really cool, especially seeing it up close. But it's almost about time to go on a couple of the different tours. Center block, got the main tour, and also have a little separate tour to go up the Peace Tower. Supposed to get some pretty good views from up there, so Should be pretty exciting.
So, welcome in the House of Common foyer. Literally inside the House of Common, you can really feel the atmosphere of the room. And saying the country is divided in circumscription. We've got 330 elected members on those two sides. So to your left, you've got the So Senate, completely different from the House of Commons, right? Can you spot some differences?
Just got done with the guided tour. Got to see many very interesting rooms, such as the room for the House of Commons and also the room for the chamber for the Senate. But yeah, look at the beautiful architecture inside. You've probably heard on the tour, this is the neo-Gothic style. Kind of resembles a church a little bit. But yeah, I highly recommend the tour there. Although one thing I will note, I learned on the tour that the interior is going to be going to a bunch of renovations coming up, so it's actually going to be closed for tourists and visitors for, according to the guide, for about 10 to 15 years. Things either starting in December or after this December. So I'm glad I was able to come this year. If I would have come like next year, I would not have been so lucky. But yeah, very beautiful building though. The center block for Parliament Hill. All right, I'm gonna head back to the hotel, need to rest a little bit, and then I'm gonna head back toward the area of ByWard Market, and now I get dinner but film a Travel the Lights video. All right, rested up at the hotel for a little bit. My feet feel a lot better. So I'm gonna walk about 1.5 kilometers over to ByWard Market, where I was earlier today, where it was a little bit more wet. And there's an Indian restaurant I want to get for dinner tonight. And as I was saying earlier, I'm going to film a Travel the Lights video in the process. All right, here it is, the India Korean Kebab House. I haven't had Indian food in quite a while, so definitely should get some while I'm here. And it'll be in a Travel the Lights video, so you definitely have to check that out. Yeah, just ate there, and oh, the food was so good. I probably filled my stomach full of buttered chicken, some paneer. I forgot the sauce that came with it. It was spicy but delicious, and it had some very fresh watermelon too. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna head out of ByWard Market, head that way. I want to check out Rideau Falls. All right, right over here we have the Rideau Falls. Can't really see it very well because of all the vegetation in here, but I think if we go over there, I might be able to get a little bit of a better view. But first, I'll check out the scenery right around here. This was such an amazing shot with the scenery, with the you had the waterfall, or more specifically Rideau Falls coming from the Rideau River, and then you have the city of Gatineau all the way over there, and then see all the boats over on the Ottawa River. That made for an amazing scene. I want to capture a great picture of that, and that was absolutely beautiful. All right, I think I'm gonna head back toward Ottawa. The Rideau Falls. French is not my. I don't speak French or anything. Is it Rideau or is it Rideau? If it's Rideau, I've probably been saying it incorrectly this whole video until now. Oh well, but speaking of the Rideau Falls, I didn't even know about them until I got here, and that was beautiful. And it's starting to get a little cloudier this evening. If I would have gotten there 5 minutes later, I probably would have struck out with the sunlight. Because yeah, it started to go away shortly after I filmed the segments over at the falls. But we're probably, yeah, from where the Rideau Falls are, it's probably about a couple kilometers away from Parliament Hill. Really having a great time here in Ottawa so far, but yeah, you definitely have to come here because there's a lot of cool and exciting things to see. And if you don't like museums, there's a lot of natural beauty here. But yeah, I got one more day here tomorrow, although I'm gonna be going over to the Quebec side. I want to check out Gatineau Park. And then if it's a rainy afternoon or something, there is a museum over there too I would like to check out. And then, because I'll be in my car tomorrow, would like to check out some of the other areas around Ottawa too. Alright, but in the meantime, I need to get back over to the main part of the city.
Alright, we look to the left, we're gonna get a great view of Parliament Hill, and the sun's, I think, is gonna come out. Should get a great picture out of this.
Yeah, the sun kind of went back away in the clouds a little bit, but this was such an amazing composition. You have Parliament Hill over there, and then over there, you have the Ottawa Locks with the Rideau Canal, and then also, and then you have Chateau Laurier over there. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, just look at this. It's amazing.
Here, I'm back in the hotel, and I'm just gonna relax for the night. That was a really exciting day. It's like, other than maybe the rain that lasted for about 2.5 hours today, it was such an incredible day. Got to visit Parliament and got to walk around ByWard Market and even get some great pictures over at Rideau Falls. Yep, quite an exciting day. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a like or a thumbs up, and then for more my videos, definitely click on this button over here, or video. So thanks for watching. This is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out.